All right, welcome everybody to the SBCC Promise, Keep the Promise orientation of fall 2021. We do this every semester just so y'all have an opportunity as new and continuing students to be able to recognize the 4 requirements to stay eligible in the SBCC Promise, to know a little bit more about the resources at SBCC to help you meet those requirements, as well as showcase our staff, which is myself, our assistant and intern. Now, just before we begin, I want to emphasize that the SBCC Promise has been around for 5 years. It is privately funded, and it's a project of the Santa Barbara City College Foundation. Many times we get asked certain questions related to specific departments, but we are big believers that there is no wrong door. You can always reach out to us, no matter what your question is, and we'll refer you to the right place. Just know that we're here to fully support you as students at SBCC, no matter what your question is. In fact, we've helped over 5,770 students. That is a lot of students where we've been able to impact their lives by funding their college education at SBCC for 2 years, including summer terms. Just to reiterate, our services as personnel of the Santa Barbara City College Foundation is strictly to connect students to student services at SBCC, to inform students about the SBCC Promise eligibility, to be proactive in alerting you on the requirements and deadlines, and of course, solving any issues you have with the cashier's office or the bookstore related to the funding from the foundation through the SBCC Promise. Again, we want to connect you to the financial aid office if you have a question there. If you have a question about your classes or not getting into a course because you are waitlisted, we want to help you as much as possible. We just want to refer you to the right professional at SBCC. In terms of the Promise eligibility, we can check for you if you have any missing requirements. You can always reach out to us. And of course, we'll do our best to be proactive through different approaches, whether it is a phone call, leaving you a voice message, and tabling, or even emailing you, letting you know what you need. Eligibility requirements. Again, there are 4 core requirements, and this is what we ask of every student. This is what you promise to do in your part of the commitment, which is to apply for financial aid every year, enroll full-time at SBCC, meet with an academic counselor every semester, and stay in good academic standing. Now, let's break down what that actually means. Financial aid. So with this requirement, we ask every student who is participating in the SBCC Promise to apply for financial aid every single academic year. And we want you to not only do this now, but also keep doing this beyond the promise. So once you transfer or once you continue your studies here at SBCC, once you get in a habit of applying for financial aid, you can either submit the California College Promise Grant application, also known as the CCPG, and that is simply to apply for that specific fee waiver through the California Community College system. Fun fact, you can use the CCPG grant if eligible at any of the 116 community colleges, but of course we want you here at SBCC. You can either submit the FAFSA or the California Dream Act application, and that is for specific amounts of programs. For example, FAFSA is for federal programs and state programs such as Cal Grant, etc. The California Dream Act application is open to all undocumented students and AB 540 students who are eligible on that parameter so that you're eligible for state aid. It is known that October 1st is the primary date when all applications open up in California. So start working on your 2022-23 financial aid application. And you want to submit this no later than the California priority deadline, which is March 2nd of every year. some resources for you. If you go to sbcc.edu/financial aid, you'll be able to access the numerous web pages with many detailed supports from the financial aid office. In fact, you have your own financial aid office. So if you go to contact us on their webpage, you'll see that every person by alphabetical order has their own financial aid advisor to go to if you have any questions about financial aid. Moving along with enrollment, we want you to commit to a full-time student schedule, which is 12 units or above each semester. It's not always the case that there's an exact amount of classes that equal 12 units. So you have to make sure to mix and match whether there's 2-3 unit classes and then finding the rest of the units to equal 12 units. And you do have options. You can either enroll full-time or you can seek out a reduced unit load from the DSPS office, that is the Disability Services and Programs for Students. And the website is listed below. And with this resource, not only do you get help with being a part-time student and still participate in the SBCC Promise with that accommodation, but they also offer many support services such as accommodations in the classroom, note-taking tools, and longer time for your exams. So looking for that. We also recommend looking into EOPS, also known as Extended Opportunity Programs and Services. With this program, it's catered towards lower income students who may benefit from certain vouchers for food and other great resources such as transportation. And they have specific programs within EOPS that may help with you and your situation. Counseling, right? One of our favorite. Participate in a minimum of 1 counseling session each semester. We highly recommend that you meet with an academic counselor more than just once per semester, but definitely meet with one to be eligible for the SBCC Promise. Again, it is required to meet with an academic counselor, but we also recommend choosing a session with a career counselor from the Career Center at SBCC. And we've partnered with them to make sure that you are able to benefit from all their services. And as an SBCC Promise student, you may also benefit by cutting your time and really taking advantage of the 2-year mark of the funding. Resources also available is the Transfer Center. So reach out to the Transfer Center as they have 2 distinguished programs, the University Transfer Academy and then the Transfer Achievement Program, where they can help you step by step and through workshops and through different requirements that actually align with the SBCC Promise to be ready to transfer to your dream school, whether that is at a state, in-state, private, UC, CSU, and other institutions available to you. Now let's break down what the academic requirement is. For the SBCC Promise, we align ourselves with what is asked for and expected of students at SBCC. So we ask that you remain in good academic standing at Santa Barbara City College. That means that you must follow the academic standing policy within Santa Barbara City College. That is, they expect students, and really that is a general rule across the board at all higher ed institutions, which is to get a 2.0 GPA every semester for the time that you're at this institution. So you do not want to be in a situation where you need to meet with the dean and go over a plan to get back into a 2.0 or above. We do ask that you meet with us if you need any help connecting with folks or tutoring services. But again, we strongly recommend joining EOPS, Transfer Center programs, and even going to the Career Center, Tutoring and Learning Center so that you are able to find all the resources available to you. Again, the Learning Resource Centers offers free tutoring for all SBCC students. So truly take advantage of all those resources. Now I would like to transition over to Wendy, who will be talking about resources available to students at SBCC.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here and thank you so much for joining us today. I will be going over the resources available to everyone or to students at Santa Barbara City College. And to start off, we have the Basic Needs Center. And basically in that center, they have what is the food pantry that is available and accessible to all of our students. In passing, between your classes, you can stop by, give them your K number, and you can grab either a quick snack, or you can also take some groceries home. They have, vegetables and a lot of really great things. And we also have our Center for Equity and Social Justice. And basically, they really try hard to create a really welcoming environment and a family on campus. And they create a safe and brave space that is inclusive to all of our students. And they also put on events that are culturally relevant for our students. They put movie nights, they have workshops, and also you might have seen already emails that are sent as well during the whole semester, but as well during finals, they put events together that allow students to de-stress. And we also have the SBCC library. They also offer workshops as well to help you with the assignments that your professors give you. They can go over, how to write an MLA and things like that. They also offer tutoring as well, and they can help you, look for resources and also know how to do your citations and things like that. Thank you, Sergio. We also have the Wellness and the Wellness Center. I don't know if you are all aware of this, but the student fee that you are paying for as an SBCC Promise student makes you eligible for up to 6 sessions with a school psychologist or a therapist. And we also have the student gym, which is really great for you to help you not only de-stress, but also work on your health goals as well. Thank you. And now I will send it over to Gandhi so she can introduce herself and tell us some fun facts about herself.
Hi, everyone. Thank you guys for joining. My name is Gandhi, and I am the SBCC Promise intern. I grew up here in Santa Barbara, and I have my certification as a medical assistant. And the topics or questions that you can come to me for are any general questions, anything in regards to the SBCC Promise Club, and any deadlines, or just anything in general. If I don't have the answer, I will definitely do all I can to get you to the right person. And fun facts about me is that I'm a mom of 3 girls, and we do boxing as a family, as you can see in my photo there. And I also know most of the alphabet and American Sign Language. Thank you.
All right, Gandhi. And thank you for really going over what you want to share with our students. Is there anything else that you would like to share about yourself, and maybe talk about being a student at SBCC as well?
Sorry, there's something going on with my computer. I'm a student here at SBCC, and so I understand any issues or things that you guys may be going to. So if you feel comfortable sharing with me, I mean, maybe you can even relate in those topics. And I'm also part of EOPS, which is a program that I highly recommend. I was there earlier today with tutoring, and just anything that you guys may need, I'm here. If I can help, I would definitely will. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gandhi. And I would like to turn it over to Wendy again, so she can talk a little bit about herself as our SBCC Promise assistant.
Thank you, Sergio. Again, hello, everyone. My name is Wendy Aguilera. I am the SBCC Promise Assistant. I received my AA in Liberal Arts Studies from Santa Barbara City College. So I'm a former EOPS student, although I don't like to use former because we create a sense of community and family. And, once you're a part of the family, you never stop being a part of the EOPS family and the family at Santa Barbara City College. I would like to share that I am also I'm a single parent to one daughter, and I also love to just sing and dance, and I take that as part of like my self-care, which has been very important while being a student at Santa Barbara City College. And that's one thing that I would like to share with you all, to really take care of yourselves while you're on your educational journey, and engage in a lot of self-care. And as far as my work, I am able to help you when it comes to going over your requirements, when it comes to opting into the Santa Barbara City College Promise. And also I can help connect you to resources on or off campus. And as Gandhi was saying, let me know if you have any questions or if there's anything that I can help you with. If we don't have the information right at hand, we will be sure to get that information to you as soon as possible. Thank you, Sergio.
Yes, thank you, Wendy. Is there anything else that you would like to share in regards to your role here at the Santa Barbara City College Foundation, or where students might see you during outreach events?
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to share that, as Gandhi was also saying, we are or were former students at SBCC. So we definitely understand, where you're coming from, your backgrounds, your challenges and hardships. Please look out for us if you see us out on campus, and if you have a question, we're more than happy to help you and connect you to resources or to answer those questions for you. And as Sergio was saying, you might see us, out tabling, whether it's on a bookstore day or any other event on campus. We are also a part of the outreach sometimes for the local high schools as well. And we're just always happy to help. So I hope that you can all just trust us and come over to our office, and we can also help you and contact you with other people in different departments as well. Because that's why we have connections, and we understand that the processes can seem a little intimidating sometimes, or a little bit overwhelming, but we're always happy to help in anything that we can.
Thank you, Wendy, and thank you, Gandhi. Both of you are doing excellent work here at the Santa Barbara City College Foundation, and thank you for your collaboration. Now I would like to share a little bit about myself as well. I am your director, so that means that I work for you. In fact, we all do, and we are here to support you in whatever help we can commit to in terms of keeping you funded through the SBCC Promise, keep you eligible, and mainly just be there for you in any way that we can. I am originally from Oxnard, California. I grew up there, essentially transferred from Oxnard College to UC Santa Barbara, majored in English. So shout out to all the English majors in the house. I also got my master's degree from CSU Sacramento in higher education leadership. Basically what that means is I am prepared to take on leadership roles in the higher educational realm. And what I can help you with in terms of the SBCC Promise, I can review your eligibility. I can answer any complex questions or situations or issues, especially those that are funding related, in terms of our collaboration with the cashier's office at SBCC, or perhaps the bookstore in terms of our book grant eligibility. Some fun facts about myself. You'll see a picture of my puppy. He is a chocolate Labrador. He's about 6 months right now. He loves playing with his ball, and he just loves to play. And I love that little guy. I like going out there outdoors. So you see a picture of me with a beanie and a jacket and a backpack out in Utah in Bryce Canyon. I like traveling and going to different places and visiting all the national parks as much as I can. And of course, there's a picture of myself in the bottom with my partner at a banquet for my fraternity, as I'm a brother of Phi Alpha Fraternity Inc. I also host and produce my own podcast called Poder Podcast. And in terms of my journey also with education, I had rough starts myself in the community college system, and even after I transferred to UC Santa Barbara. So as someone of being a first generation student, first generation immigrant, and currently a first generation professional, I definitely understand the struggles and even anything related to the experience. I would like to advise students and share my story. And if you are willing to connect with me in the near future, you can always set up an appointment with me and we can talk about your journey and how I can help to provide some mentoring unofficially or informally and connect you to the resources available at SBCC, because I truly care about your success, not only as a student, but as a future professional. As I always say to students, you are who you want to become. So if you want to be a certain professional in a certain field, start acting that way because you're already there. Now, let's stay connected. Take out your phone right now and go to our Instagram account at SBCC Promise and follow us. Share our posts, share our account with other folks, other Promise students, and email us if you ever have a question. You can call us at 805-730-4416, but you also may call me directly at my office phone line, and I am available on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays this semester, and my phone number is 805-730-4406. Our website has a lot of details, and I know it could be a lot of information, so you can always reach out to any of us. And our office hours are generally Monday through Friday. And currently right now, we are in the office Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday during regular hours, but you can book an appointment online on Tuesdays and Fridays. Now I would like to answer some questions, or in the chat or in the Q&A chat, you can put in a reflection, something you learned, something you didn't know about before. And if not, I'm gonna go name by name. So I'm gonna stop with the recording right now.